Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Politically Correct Ghana lesson 334. And today being the 10th of November 2025, the topic for today's discussion is what? Assessing the fight against Galamsey. Assessing the fight against Galamsey. Ghana has been in this process of fighting Galamsey since the whole of the Fourth Republic from 1992 to now. Before then, there was some fight against this activity, gold mining activity, that's illegal. But then let's look at just the democratic dispensation era from 1992 all the way to today, 2025. Most of the teams that they formed has been military oriented. Force, and they've all been failing one after the other. The recent one is NIMOS. NIMOS is likely to fail. NIMOS is on the verge of failing. The assessment has to be done properly. But then let's look at what contributes to that failure, such that we look at our orientation and rethink about it. We need a sober reflection about what we're doing. There are four factors that I have isolated. One is the naming process. Two is the purpose. Three is the scope. And four is the remedial measure. We come up with some recommendations. We have four gold mining belts in Ghana. That's the Bole Navrongo gold belt is the latest one. We have the Sekhi belt, which we already know. We have the Ashanti belt, which we already know. We have the Kibi to Winneba belt, which we also already know. So we want to look at what has happened in the past, such that we don't repeat it in the Bole Navrongo belt. What have we done in the past with the previous three that were mistakes that we do not have to do in the fourth one? That's the Bole Navrongo belt, gold belt. So then look at it this way. This media coalition against Galamsey, that's the name of the task force. Environmental Protection Agency, Anti-Galamsey Task Force. The whole idea is faulty. The whole concept of naming is wrong. Why am I saying so? Look, one, the intention is what? To fight environmental pollution, to have environmental pollution reduced to the barest minimum when it comes to gold mining. So if that be the case, why have you targeted only Galamsey? When we have large-scale gold mining, we have small-scale gold mining. These are the two categories we have. Large-scale gold mining and then small-scale gold mining. Apparently, the Minerals Commission has not made provision for artisanal gold mining, which is something that is quite strange. Now recently we added community mining. But we need to acknowledge that artisanal gold mining has been with us for over 200 years now. Over 200 years now, artisanal gold mining, that is Galamsey. It is informal, it is artisanal. You cannot stop a blacksmith from working because it's artisanal work. You cannot stop a goldsmith from working because it's artisanal work. So Galamsey is artisanal. Our people have been using pickers and co, digging small tools and digging around and fetching gold, then panning it. So Galamsey is just about panning. So why do you have to stop them? Now you have lumped the illegal and then artisanal as what? Galamsey. So now you go to the community to arrest people who are artisanal gold miners and arrest those who are illegal gold miners. You cannot even differentiate between the two. So the community that is involved, that is their ancestral profession in gold mining, that's Galamsey. It's an ancestral profession. You arrest them as being illegal, and then you arrest the illegal gold miners who are using heavy equipment, also as what? Illegal. And you arrest both of them. So who now reports who when you are not in the community? The moment NIMOS goes into the community to arrest the illegals, the community would rise up because you've arrested the artisanal ones too. What's happened to Newmont in Hafo? Last year, they chased a young man who was shot digging for gold, and on his bicycle he rode and then entered the tailing pond of Newmont, and he died instantly. Up till today, no investigations. January, February, four individuals were shot by police and then Newmont Hafo security. They were shot and killed. From January, February, up until today, November, the police investigation report is not come out. You expect the people to sit there and watch you, that you are so intelligent. You guys have been to school, so you're intelligent. So you kill them and it's fine. You let the whites take the gold away. You allow Pesos mine of Australia take the gold away from Ghana and then leaving the people poor because the people cannot even think. That's what you think. You think the rural folks don't think. You are too smart. You've been to school, so they cannot think. Is that not it? So you don't make provision for the artisanal gold miners. All right, that's just by the way. You know, Goldfields, they are from South Africa. Anglo Gold, they are from South Africa. All these are white. 95% of the gold mining companies in Ghana are whites, owned by foreigners. They are whites, owned by foreigners. 95% of the gold mines in Ghana is owned by foreigners. Meanwhile, the media coalition against Galamsey are against the locals polluting, Meanwhile, they forget that the major polluters are the what? Large-scale gold mining companies, the foreign ones. But they don't mind them. They just go chasing Galamsey. So the fight itself is biased. You see, the naming itself has led it to a certain purpose, that their purpose in the fight against Galamsey is biased. So Environmental Protection Agency went last week into a community to arrest illegal gold miners for the community to just rise up. Namos went and the community rised up, because you arrest the community artisanal miners and the illegal miners combined. You have not delineated artisanal mining from illegal gold mining. And given the artisanal gold miners space to mine. You go to Kibi, Achim gold mine, you've given out to the Chinese, and they sweep the topsoil. Remember, that is supposed to be for artisanal gold mining. That space should have been left for artisanal gold miners to go and use their sieve to scoop the soil and then pan it, then extract their gold. You didn't do that. You gave it to a big company. You deprive artisanal gold miners of what is their ancestral profession, and then you expect them to sit there and watch you because they are stupid, isn't it? All right. Sorry for my language. Then it means that the purpose itself is defeated because the name is wrong. You cannot call yourself Media Coalition Against Galamsey, Environmental Protection Agency Against Anti-Galamsey. What? You just got it wrong. So it makes your purpose wrong. The purpose, that's naming. The purpose must be what? Environmental pollution from gold extraction. Environmental pollution, you are investigating or you are ensuring environmental pollution does not occur from gold extraction, or minimal environmental pollution from gold mining. That's what should be your purpose. If that be the case, you look at the large-scale miners, you look at the small-scale miners. Then you make provision for artisanal gold miners. Teach the artisanal gold miners how to mine without polluting the environment. Teach the small-scale miners how to mine without polluting the environment. Teach the large-scale gold miners to follow the regulations and punish them where it's necessary. If they pollute the water, which they do, they have several cases of having poisoned the water with cyanide. You find them $100 million US. You don't find them 50,000 Ghana cedis or 500,000 Ghana cedis on the Ghanaian books. You find them $100 million US. And when they take the risk, they know what they have, what is up for them. If they pollute even a stream, you find them $100 million US. Environmental Protection Agency, don't think you are fighting Galamsey. That is your mistake. That is your mistake. You are fighting Galamsey. You are not supposed to fight Galamsey. You are supposed to fight what? Environmental pollution from gold miners. All the gold miners, all gold mining activities, all, not some. As of now, you are doing some, which is discriminatory, which is biased, and that is why you failed. And that's why this fight is failing. The other part is scope. Like I said, the scope must be gold mining companies, all gold mining activities, not some. So the scope must be wide and deep. Define it properly. The other bit, which is the last bit, is remedial measures. Let's take our time, make provision for our people to mine artisanal gold miners, Galamseyers, to mine in defined places. And then we teach them how to mine properly and police them. That's EPA's responsibility as a policing agent for gold mining. You police them and teach them how to mine. On days they have to come and mine. And you organize it much better. Then even the illegals, you have to find out from them, how are they able to detect gold that you cannot even detect? Then you make provision for them. You regularize them, train them and regularize them. So you take them away from the illegality. All right. So then it means that the Bole Navron gold belts, we should not make the mistake by giving all those concessions to these Western companies or the whites. We should not give it to private Ghanaian entities, but let's make them state-owned gold mining companies, because this is the time for us to get our economic independence. The gold price is so high, we are in a gold rush, and we have to be smart as a nation. Either than that, we will even kill ourselves in the process, while the whites take away our gold, leaving us poor, destitute, and dejected. The name is H. Kwame Afaglo. We got our independence because we have the resources as well to mine ourselves. The first gold mining company in Ghana was Ashanti Goldfields, way back in 1897 or something like that. And we have been mining with them since that time, over 100 years. Can we not mine ourselves? Can we not set up our own gold mining companies, state gold mining companies in the Bole Navron gold belts, and mine for the state and make so much money for the state, pay off all our debts? We can. Give it a thought. The fight against Galamsey has failed because the process is faulty on these 4 counts: naming, purpose, scope, and remedial measures. Thank you.